And this week, a survey was released by News Corp that was conducted with NRL player agents. These are the people who negotiate contracts between the players and the NRL teams. The survey revealed 62% of player agents said drug use was still a problem for the code. Any professional athlete that engages in illicit drug use is a problem for the NRL, whether it's 5 players or 50, said Penrith Grand Final hero Scott Sattler, who is now an accredited agent. The thing that comes to me when it comes to recreational drugs in sport is, why do we care? If it's performance enhancing, I totally get that. I totally understand that if you're using a performance enhancing drug, that's a problem. But when it comes to recreational drugs, what is the problem, especially when drug use is so rampant throughout our community? We just fool ourselves that cocaine and the like isn't used. And the other thing that gets me is half of the people reporting these stories in the media all use coke. I have seen a lot of coke use throughout my career by people in the industry. So anyone in the industry who gets hoity-toity and about it, come on, you've witnessed it. You've seen possibly your workmates, your friends use it. You'd have to be living in a rock in the Australian media to not have seen drug use at some point. Now, when I say we have to be realistic about drug use in our society, have a look at this. Australia is the 6th highest illicit drug consumption out of 28 countries. And how do they know this? Every year, they actually test our water sewerage. So what they do is they test the sewerage, and basically, because when it goes in you, it comes out of you in some way. So they test for alcohol, marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamine, ketamine, all that kind of stuff. So they actually do have a good understanding of what people are using. And people are using coke, and they're using it in the suburbs. So the idea that these players aren't using coke in the off season, and there's a reason why the Players Union has demanded, there has been discussions about testing players in the off season, but that has been pushed back. And let's be honest, even the NRL knows dangerous territory, because they would lose half the team, half the players in the game. So why not just, I'm not saying condone it. I'm just saying let it go. Just, forget testing for it. Just let people do their own thing, as long as it's not a performance enhancing. If they're taking it right before a game, that's a major problem. But if they're taking it out at the pub with their mates, or having a few beers at home, I just don't care. And I know this is going to put me against a lot of people. And the people who come down, drug use, it's illegal, blah, 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 blah. But it's like smoking and the taxes that we talked about last week, and the high taxes placed on smoking. You can say, well, you shouldn't be doing it, or you can accept the reality of the situation. People in this country use drugs. A lot of people in this country use drugs. We just have to be mature enough to accept the reality of the situation and determine how we're going to deal with it. If we're still going to be tut-tutting and we're going to make you go to jail and we're going to fine you, or if we're just going to say, you know what? If these people that use these drugs are harming others, completely different scenario. But the use of alcohol can end up harming other people because people get violent. So cocaine use, which again, and pot use, which again, I tell you is rampant. Maybe we just have to grow up and accept where we are in Australia and where we are in this country. Here comes